Hello all, Matt Ross here at Simple Strength Training with another short and simple definition for you. This one is about three forms of contractions, which you may have heard being thrown around there, or things that happen when you exercise, and that is an eccentric, a concentric, and an isometric contraction. These are all just scientific words we use to describe what the muscle's doing during exercise. It's pretty straightforward and pretty simple once you get the gist of it. Alrighty, first off, a contraction is basically when we put the muscle to work. It gets tight and it gets solid and hard, and that's basically when the muscle is doing its work. And it does work in the three different basic ways. The first one being a concentric contraction, when the muscle shortens while it is performing its work. The next one is an eccentric contraction, where the muscle gets longer as it's doing its work. And an isometric contraction, where the muscle stays the same length while it's doing some work. Alrighty, I'm going to put a couple of pictures up on either side here. One's called a bicep curl, which is the arm, and the other one is a seated leg extension, which is for the leg. As you can see in the bicep curl, as it moves from the position where the arm is straightened to the third position where the arm is bent, as it goes from that first position to that third position, that is a concentric contraction, and you can see the muscle getting shorter. When it goes back in the opposite direction from being bent to fully extended, that is when the muscle is doing a eccentric contraction. That's lowering the weight or doing its work as it gets longer. With the leg extension, as you can see from where the leg is bent and the muscles on the front of the thigh, which are called the quadriceps, are at full length, you straighten your leg, the muscles in your front thigh shorten, which is the concentric contraction of that exercise. That's where the muscles do the work. And then when you go back down to where the leg is bent, that is the eccentric contraction of the exercise. That is lengthening the muscles and making the muscles in the front of the thigh longer. Alrighty, now an isometric contraction is when we don't lengthen or shorten the muscles while they are working. A great way for you to do this, to see what it's like yourself, is stand in the doorway in your house and try and push the edges of the doorway apart as hard as you can. And they should not move. If they do move, you're bloody strong. And I would advise taking up a strength sport. That, or you've got a lot of white ants. If you push against that, you'll feel that your muscles are doing work while whatever you're pushing against or trying to move is not moving. That is an isometric contraction. The same as if you tried to do, say, that bicep curl, but the weight was so heavy you couldn't move it at all. That would be an isometric contraction of your bicep. Alrighty, I hope that's helped. Thank you to the Fitness Vault and Outfit.com for let me use the pictures. And if you have any questions in regards to this video or any other videos or anything you'd like to find out about, hit me up in the comments down below. Otherwise, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and share me around. And have fun staying strong for life, people.